Previously in New Avengers. Years ago, the most powerful men in the world voted on whether or not to run the world in secret. Only one of them disagreed.
T'Challa.
I am telling you this now. End this. Walk away from this table and go home.
Wow, T'Challa.
You just decided all by yourselves that you are the Earth's protectors, and that you, and only you, not your teammates or family, are trustworthy enough to include in the process. What happens when you disagree? When one of these earth-changing moments find you all at odds with each other, here in a secret meeting? What happens then? Walk away now.
They did not.
Everything dies. You, me, everyone on this planet, our sun, our galaxy, and eventually, the universe itself. This is simply how things are. It's inevitable, and I accept it.
There it is. I told you we'd be first.
The games are designed to find this generation's potential makers, Kimo. And last time I checked, seeing the finish line isn't the same as crossing it.
Yeah, but it does mean we're close, Nakono. We solved the Golden Paradox, we found the Lost Tribe, and then we decoded the structure of the artificial man. This is all that remains between us and the prize.
What do you think it could be, Todori? Money? Glory?
I'd settle for a jetpack. Who knows? The Council of Progress makes a list of recommendations before the royal family decides which... Hold on. Wait. This doesn't make sense. Hot, the keyhole? Yul? It's just a list. Locations, maybe?
Not places, Todori. Names. A very specific list of griot bards. They formulated the existence of the Sundiata Code. A hidden cipher within the region's oral history. It's a theory about tradition. Of exactly how Wakanda excellence may pass down through the generations. Passed down through blood. Ah, I see. Blood. So we remember where we came from. On the way to where we're going.
Ah, stellar cartography. A map of our Sunga system.
Count, Kimo. 12 planets. It's not ours.
But it is where you are headed.
My king!
This is not Necropolis, child. To the living, I am simply the Black Panther. Congratulations, makers, on your feet. Standing tall, you are the finest of your generation. Gimo, Totori, very, very well done. And Kono, your father's grandfather, was Wakanda, the Black Panther of his time. He was called the Wall, and now his spirit, like all other previous Panthers, lives within me. I feel his pride when I look at you. Pride. Pride and not shame, which is what we feel for the world out there. Great societies are crumbling around us, and the old men who rummed in or outdrive ideas. So all eyes turn to you, our children, to build us something better. This is M23-671A, an M-class planet circling an orange dwarf, 241 light years away. The West has abandoned space and the East crawls when it could run. As a result, Wakanda now possesses the preeminent space program on the planet. But we must do more. Go farther, to somewhere no human has ever been. Your prize makers are the stars themselves.
The stars. Oh, wow.
I know. You dream a thing, and the idea that it could become real. Amazing.
Hey, do you guys feel that? Like little microtremors?
I'm not seeing anything.
No, he's right. I can feel it now. Something's coming this way.
Look out!
Woof, something really spooked him.
Did you see that? It was like...
Yes, I saw it. Stay here. Goddess.
Kiwa salur. Salur.
Nuru ul Sharo.
Tamik.
He said to stay on the other side.
It's just a look and corner. Where's your spirit?
Quiet.
Nadanu.
Did anyone notice that there's a giant planet hanging in the sky?
They came from there.
What do you think they're doing here?
Why don't we ask?
No! Kimo! Wait!
Can't do it, Dory. Duty calls. Besides, what kind of future astronaut explorer is afraid of a little first contact? Hello, welcome to Wakanda.
Kimo, stop.
Hello,
Zuhararu.
what is that she's speaking? It's odd. Is it Akkadian?
Orla, High Sumerian.
And you speak English. So it's one of those Earths.
You can understand me.
Yes.
The world in the sky. Is this... whatever this is, it's your doing?
My doing? Yes. I am a black swan. But no man or woman can summon an incursion. We simply live with the loss and give the great destroyer his due. Rabu Malal. He is impatient, and his appetite endless.
That does not mean anything.
Oh, it means everything. Tell me, if I told you I came here to kill the world, would you try to stop me?
I would do more than try.
Of course. Anasatim alaku. Kill them.
No!
There, they are headed back into the jungle.
Do not let them reach the incursion wall.
Switch to thermal.
Something's wrong. I should have been able to jump us all the way back to the royal city. Whatever this place is, it interferes with localized space-time.
Good. I don't want to leave. Kimo, Dory, they killed my brother, my sister. We must go back and make them pay.
No. Think, Nakono. This good. You will return and inform the city. Understand? Our people have already lost too much today. I will not forfeit our entire future.
It seemed like such a perfect day.
No!
My king,
I have you, Nakono. I'm here.
my king. I see. I see.
Yes. What do you see, Nakono? Tell me what you see.
I see them, my king. I see the stars.
Do you have it?
Yes, as agreed.
Good. Then give it to me. Unless you want to pay the offering. Can you do that, sweet, sweet manifold?
No.
Then what good are you?
So I escape only to be murdered here, in this Eden? I made all this possible. You don't have to do this.
You're wrong. This is how it is.
You said I would live and not die.
I said nothing of forever. The wheel, it is relentless. Tell me, if I told you I came here to kill the world, would you try to stop me? Ana samtim alaka arsatya.
Once the goddess spoke, and I was given a prophecy. A word spoken in fire and flood. A word of dead kings and hopeless causes. Of the future lost in the world's dying. Of fallen angels and lost souls. When facing the end, when everything around you crumbles, when everything withers and dies, who answers the call of desperate men? Goddess, oh goddess, save me from what this world demands. Save me from righteous men. Save me from thinkers. Save me from summoners. Save me from midnight kings. And the devil himself. Oh goddess, save me. Save me from what we are about to do.
Enki, lasso, anu, kupu, lapar, anu, waram, ana, symptom, alaka. Enki, lasso. You make too much noise to be the man who captured me. Should I hold out hope that you are an angel, come to set me free?
I'm sorry, no. My name is Reed Richards. I'll be your interrogator.
I do not fear pain.
Well, I don't believe you, but that's not what matters. What does matter is that I'm only interested in what you know. So, if you want, we could just talk. And in return, as a gesture of good faith, I could pretend that I can't see and don't know what that is you've got hidden away inside of you. So, why don't we just talk? My friend, the man who captured you yesterday, told me you jumped here from another world, that you accessed some kind of device, and then destroyed the planet you came from. I would like to know what that world was called.
Earth. But surely a clever man like you knew that already.
The data I've been provided, the first-hand account, your biology, other things, suggested that being a likely conclusion. But to know a thing beyond a doubt, nothing so far, not even your words, provides that assurance. After all, you could be deceiving me. Why would anyone destroy their home?
I have no such place. As for the planet's destruction, the wheel demands its offering. And the great destroyer always gets his due.
If you say so. My notes here also say you killed your companion. Was he an offering, also? Or was it something more base? Something in your nature, perhaps?
It's called mercy. A manifold is useless outside its native universe. His death was a gift, for the wheel shames the weak. Here's what you need to understand, Reed Richards. What I do, everything I do out of necessity. So, why don't you simply ask me what you want, instead of trying to maneuver me into the conversation you want to have?
Very well. What I want to know is, if you call no place home, and if you need no one, why did the security cameras in this room capture you crying out for help and weeping in your sleep last night? Is it your actions that haunt you, young lady? Or is it something else?
It breaks hope! It crushes what makes us decent and steals what little honor remains! You have no idea what is coming.
Why don't you tell me?
Anything.
No, my lord.
Open it.
Sire, I don't...
Speak freely, little mother.
The walls were broken. Blood was spilt. Thousands of Wakandans died. And our nation is now at war. If the people, if the Queen, finds out that we have allowed that man here, my lord, I fear for you.
You should let that little fear die. And in its place, allow something more sinister to grow. Fear for us all. As for the other, I will leave the keeping of secrets to you, Dora Menage.
T'Challa.
While here, there are rules you must adhere to, Namor. Except for me, you are to interact with no Wakandans. Do not allow yourself to be seen. If seen, do not speak. And under no circumstances are you to venture beyond the Necro Palace and into the city. Do you understand?
This must be so difficult for you. In secret we rule. I remember. You said a gathering such as this was a great mistake. You called us fools. You said we didn't know what we were doing. So tell me, T'Challa, were you wrong then, or are you that desperate now?
While here there are rules you must adhere to, Namor. Do you understand?
Of course.
Then it's time to join the others. But one last thing. You have the blood of my people on your hands. So when this is done, when my wants have replaced my needs, I am going to kill you.
Everything dies. You, me, everyone on this planet, our sun, our galaxy, and eventually, the universe itself. This is simply how things are. It's inevitable. And I accept it. What I will not tolerate, what I find unacceptable, is the unnatural acceleration of that end. Which is why T'Challa summoned us here, as the untimely end of everything is what we now face.
See, Reed, this is why you never get invited to the good parties.
Many times have we faced the world's end. And each time you refused to answer our call. You refused to join us. What makes this so different, T'Challa?
The future of my people died in my arms yesterday, Stephen. What followed? It dwarfed that.
Then what?
No. Before we get to what brought us here, there are precautions that need to be taken. We have been infiltrated before, played for fools. If matters are this grave, I would know if one of you is not who you say you are. Prove yourselves.
Namor isn't wrong.
I agree. Stephen, Tony, Where are your Infinity Gems?
Beyond the Chaos Realm of Shumagorath is a pocket reality constructed from the pure white light of 1 billion prayers. I've hidden the Soul Gem there. Retrieving it is costly, so I only do so if I must.
I left mine in my sock drawer. 3's enough for verification. Let's get this over with. Because I'm pretty anxious to find out what's put the fear of God into the 2 smartest people I know. My name is Tony Stark. I am Iron Man.
Confirmed.
And Black Bolt is the Midnight King, ruler of the Inhumans.
Confirmed.
Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four.
Confirmed.
That you people had the Infinity Stones only further confirms my worst fears about the gathering of ours. I see a future filled with regret. I am T'Challa, the Black Panther.
Confirmed.
I am Namor, the Submariner. I regret nothing.
Confirmed.
And I'm Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Confirmed.
Fantastic. And as we've all been briefed on what happened to T'Challa, perhaps someone could explain what it all means. Reed?
Of course. It might be best if I start with things we all know to be true. Life and death. The birth and heat death of everything lie at opposite ends on the timeline of the universe. The beginning and end of our Earth also exists on this timeline, and, of course, falls within these 2 endpoints. Our world was born after the universe's creation, and our world will die before the universe ends. We also know there is a multiverse of realities, an infinite number of Earths inside an infinite number of universes where any manner of divergent reality can exist. Endless possibilities. However, as I mentioned earlier, everything dies. So regardless of how many realities there are, eventually they all end up in the same place and in the same state, extinguished at the end of everything. And here's where our problem lies. I've learned that somewhere on one of these Earths, an event occurred that caused the early death of one of these universes. That untimely, unnatural event then caused a tiny contraction in the multiverse's timeline. Now everything would die ever so slightly sooner. In addition, that tiny contraction caused 2 universes to smash together at the incursion point of the initial event. And this is where you really want to pay attention. That point was Earth. They touched and destroyed each other, taking their universes with them, causing yet another contraction in the timeline, which in turn accelerated the smashing together of even more Earths and their respective universes. And that's what T'Challa witnessed. Another Earth colliding with our Earth.
I don't understand. If this is what happened, how are we here?
The woman, the Black Swan, used a device to destroy the other Earth, preventing impact.
Is that really what she calls herself?
Yes.
Well, that's just perfect, and foreboding as hell.
We have to find a way to stop this.
A multiversal apocalyptic death scenario. Sure, I'd say it's a situation that needs handling. Our problem is that we have too many unknowns. What's the source of the collapse? Can the chain reaction be stopped? Can it even be slowed down?
We do have the technology that the Black Swan had on her person. This includes the trigger mechanism to whatever destroyed the other planets, so there's...
Let me stop this conversation right here. We are going to handle this exactly like we normally would. We will prepare, gather intelligence, and when the next episode occurs, use that information to figure out a way to win. Because that's what we do.
There's a good chance that won't work, Cap. We won't have enough time.
Why not?
According to the Swan, there are constants. Call them rules. As I stated earlier, the time when 2 Earths begin to collide is called an incursion, and every single one is exactly the same. Before they begin, there is a very short period of harmonic alignment, which is what allows the 2 Earths to exist in the same space. The single bit of good news here is that we should be able to detect this, and therefore create an early warning system. So, at least, we'll know when one's coming. Regardless, once the incursion actually begins, our time to act grows very short, as each incursion lasts exactly 8 hours. At the end of those 8 hours, what follows is extremely simple. Either both worlds are destroyed, along with their respective universes, as they smash together, or one Earth is destroyed, which eliminates the incursion point between the two universes, sparing them both. 8 hours, 1 event, 2 possible outcomes. Now, admittedly, the Black Swan could be lying. I did not have that much time with her, and I definitely think she's leaving some things out. But the biometrics show no signs of outright deception. And of course, there's the minor point that she appeared to destroy the other world, thereby sparing ours and saving herself. So for now, her story checks out. 8 hours. That's all we'll have. T'Challa.
Now, all of you understand. I don't ask for the counsel of other men. I don't need it. I have always been capable of making the impossible decisions on my own. But this, it is beyond me or any single one of us. So here we are, an unholy alliance that just might be the Earth's only hope. Help me save my people. Help me save our world and the very universe itself.
Not universe. Universes. All of them. Along with all the twisted, broken, and shattered realms in between. The scale of this is infinite, and the stakes. I fear the hard choices we will soon face, my friends.
Hard choices. Open your eyes. The woman you have in captivity destroyed an entire world. Exactly what do you think lies on the path before us? The oceans have turned to blood. The question you have to ask is, who here would kill to save their world?
Gentlemen, if we lose our heads, if we lose our ability to think clearly, then we have no hope. We have a problem that demands a perfect solution. To find that, we need time. And we need to be able to work without tether, which means secrecy. I can't believe I'm saying this, but as abhorrent as it is, if this is the end of everything, then perhaps it's best for everything to remain on the table while we search for an answer.
Anthony, what the hell is wrong with you?
These are not things lightly said, Captain. We are.
No. I will not tolerate, I will not allow any talk of the necessity of necessary evil. I've spent my life on that line, and every time I've seen someone cross it, death and horror and shame was what followed. So, I refuse to entertain it. Especially when we don't have to.
Oh?
Remember? We have something better. We just have to be willing to use it.
We would need all 6 of the gems to be sure.
Charles Xavier is dead, and the location of the Mind Gem lost with him.
No, we can use the 5 we have to find his. The stones want to be together.
So we agree. We reassemble the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yes.
Anthony, T'Challa and I can begin constructing the incursion early warning system.
While Namor, Black Bolt, and I will find Xavier's gem. Okay. Good. Now, I want everyone to look at me. Yes, this is massive. Yes, it is night. But remember, we shape the world. It does not shape us. If we do not waver, we cannot fail. You just have to believe. Believe in the cause. Believe in each other. This is all going to work out. I know it.
Cap and the others are preparing to leave. Tony has begun assembling the early warning device.
Well then, it appears everything's going to work out fine. But we know better than that, don't we?
Infinite worlds, infinite outcomes. If this could easily be stopped, it should have been stopped. Which means there are 2 more likely possibilities.
Right. The problem is systematic, inherent to the structure of the universe. and unable to be corrected. Or
go on.
It's not, and something is actively working towards the death of everything. Reed, what are we going to do if this plan doesn't work?
Tony was right. We need time, and we have none. We need choices, so all possible options must stay on the table. We will try every good and righteous solution we can.
And if those don't work?
Then, we teach ourselves to do the unthinkable.
It brings hope. It crushes what makes us decent and steals what little honor remains. You have no idea what is coming.
We have to learn how to destroy a world.
As you know, the various joint trusts and holdings which you and your companions now have access to represent the majority of the estate. There was, however, one additional item in the will falling outside the executor's purview that I was instructed to distribute privately and in person. Dr. Henry McCoy, Charles Xavier wanted you to have this.
Oh, Professor. Look what's happened to us.
I will have buried this memory deep within your mind, Henry. So if you are recalling it, that means you have received the trigger. And it also means that I am gone. I hope my end was not in vain. We have known each other long enough that we've outgrown idealized views of one another. Years ago, you stopped being just a brilliant young student, and I am certainly no longer the wise professor. I've been as much a fool as any man. The point being, I know you, Henry, and you know me. I hope you understand the burden I'm about to place on you is the highest praise I can offer. I also hope you can find it in your heart to someday forgive me when you find out what I have done. Inside here are journals, records of clandestine activities. I've been part of something that was both necessary and unthinkable. And now, because of what else I have left in here, so must you. How do you know you're special, Henry?
You always told me I was. Oh my.
Welcome to the rabbit hole, Dr. McCoy. Pack a bag.
You're going to feel a slight pinch.
Yow!
Come now, Henry. You're embarrassing yourself.
The device we're placing in your palm serves several functions, Dr. McCoy. The first is as a kind of limited communication device, an alert system, if you will. That's it, Stephen. You can close him up now. It will broadcast certain simple commands to each of us. Run, fight, assemble, and so on.
Assemble, you say? Funny that, because I don't ever remember actually agreeing to join up with this little cabal. I've heard what you've had to say, and I don't know if I should be here.
The beast makes a good point, Richards. We should take what we need and send him on his way. This one lacks the constitution for hard decisions.
The professor left the gem for me. Me. Not you, Namor. He did it for a reason.
I know. Just like I know Charles would be here if he were still alive, which implies he meant for you to take his place. He marked you, Henry, just as we have. That device in your palm will also act as a multiversal homing beacon, enabling us to find you, no matter if you're in this plane or another. Finally, it ties into this, our early warning system which detects the beginning of an incursion. We'll be the first to know if the world is ending. T'Challa?
It's ready now. We need.
Then let's test it.
Well, that works. So what now?
Now we wait for another apocalypse and hope like hell the order did works.
What are these called again?
French fries.
Dominique Poposonu. I have restrained myself for so long, only eating what I'm sure you would consider necessary sustenance. I had forgotten how wonderful food can taste.
Well, it's good to indulge yourself from time to time. Makes you feel alive. Makes you remember you're human.
Pfeh! I'm your prisoner, so I can only eat what you provide. That makes the distraction, this weakness, yours and not mine, Reed Richards. We should focus on the coming death of your world. Have you decided on meekness? Accepting your end? Or will you prepare an offering? Consider these things instead of indulgences.
All I think about are those things. We have a plan.
A plan? Tell me of your plan. Tell me, and I will tell you how foolish it is.
We have the Infinity Gems, and we mean to use them to reform the Infinity Gauntlet.
What are these Infinity Gems?
They are artifacts of immense power. There are 6 of them. The Power Gem, the Time Gem, the...
Ah, you mean Ina Abanarato. The stones. This is a good plan. The stones will not work outside their native universe, so they have limitations. But the stones will buy you time.
Then it will be enough.
See if you feel that way when your time runs out.
I think we're done for today.
Very well. Thank you for the French fries, Reed Richards. They made everything so much better. The world so much brighter.
I pity the things you cling to, thinking this problem is one that cannot be solved. I do not believe in that.
You pity me. I pity you, thinking you have some say in how all this ends. Rabo Malal.
We're here. Spread out, and... Wait, I don't see anything.
During the event in Wakanda, I tried to jump us clear, but the incursion wall prevented it. I believe the same would hold for jumping in. It's here somewhere.
Yes, I'm registering the correct harmonics, but...
Tighten the beam.
I was getting to it. There. 40 yards up the face of the mountain.
Less than 7 hours until collapse. We'll have to get faster at this.
I've found the wall edge. I'm going in.
My God. It's almost too much.
At this range, there should be some atmospheric disturbance. At the very least, massive weather distortion. Instead, it's...
Sudden. Quiet. Almost like the world has already surrendered.
It's the physics of it that's interesting. If the normal laws don't apply, it could be helpful, present more possibilities. But that's for later. Now, we get to work.
The Mind Gem. The Reality Gem. The Power Gem. The Space Gem. The Time Gem. The Soul Gem. They want to be together. The Infinity Gauntlet.
What now?
We implement your plan and use the gauntlet to push the other Earth, the other universe, away.
And who wields it?
You do.
For this, maybe it would be better if you, Reed, or T'Challa were...
No, this strategy was yours. And the gauntlet acts as an extension of will. You cannot make an idea real if you don't first believe in it.
What ridiculous nonsense.
No, it isn't. Put it on, Steve. Save the world.
Okay. Stand back.
Power. So much power. I can control the heavens. I can control the earth.
Then do it! Send it back!
That Earth is like an island breaking the surface of an ocean. He's literally pushing an entire universe hidden from us. And my god, it's amazing. I think it's working. It's slowing down.
It won't be enough to stop it.
Steve! You have to push it away! You have to send it back to end the incursion!
It's going to work. He's done it.
Yes, but... Can you feel that?
Something's not right. Some vibration feedback.
What was that? What just happened?
They're gone. I gave it one final push, and the sky snapped back, and they're just gone. I don't know what happened.
I do. You just killed us all, you incompetent fool. You've killed us all!
Namor! Stop!
Everyone's ready to reconvene.
We've been screaming at each other for hours. And well, it's peaceful out here. This is some place.
Necropolis is a city populated by the spirits of noble warriors who never knew defeat. It's your kind of place. We have to go. It's time.
Hold on a second. I know I'm locked into seeing things as black and white, T'Challa. That's just who I am. But the way things are going in there, where the discussion is headed, exploring all avenues, keeping our options open, they're going to do it. They are going to talk themselves into compromising what we're supposed to believe in, for expediency. Just because we're desperate, just because it's easy. It's wrong. I'm not going to just sit there and watch it happen. I can't. So before we go back in there, I need to know something. Are you with me?
When have you ever known me not to do the right thing?
I'm sorry. I wanted to say that before we get started. I know that tempers are high. And I know the reason for this may very well be my inability to use the gauntlet properly. But, well, maybe I could have done something differently, but it's too late, and we all have regrets. But I also want you to know, in spite of all the strong feelings, where we are now is the same place as the last time we had this discussion. There's no difference, except we've had a success. We stopped an incursion.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I disagree. There is a difference. We've lost the instrument through which we found success. The gauntlet is gone, and now we have nothing. Tell me, what happens if there's another incursion 10 minutes from now?
I believe we'll find a way to stop it, and we'll do it without sacrificing who we're supposed to be.
That's just another way of saying, I hope. And today, after what we've seen, how could I possibly find comfort in that?
Well, I think that's why we're here. To talk about it. Figure things out. I know I'm asking a lot, but I also know that some of you agree with me. Some of us still believe in doing things the right way. Isn't that right, T'Challa?
No.
But you said...
I told you I would do the right thing. How I feel. My personal desires mean nothing. My people are everything. In this, I am not a man. I am a nation. And I will do whatever it takes.
And you, Black Bolt? Is your crown heavy as well?
What did you expect, Rogers? The preservation of your soul at the expense of everything we hold dear?
What about you, Hank? Can you still find humanity in that giant heart of yours?
Well, far be it from me to act obstinate in the face of the history you gentlemen share. But are you seriously asking a mutant what he's prepared to do to stave off extinction?
Steve, if I may, your demeanor undermines the case you're making. You're acting like the decisions we're facing aren't difficult for us as well. It's, well, quite insulting.
You will lose yourself in this, Reed. You'll wake up one day and have no idea who is looking back at you in the mirror.
You seem surprised that I would be willing to sacrifice myself for my family. Why?
I'm sorry, but I won't allow this to happen. I know you people. You're going to build a machine or some kind of weapon without thinking if you should, just because you might need it. And then the debate will turn from should we build this to under which doomsday scenarios is it acceptable to use the thing. And then slowly, one by one, you'll convince yourselves. We're doing this for the right reasons. There's no other choice. It's the lesser of two evils. Isn't that right, brother?
Damn it, Steve. Why do you always have to be this way? I'm sorry. I'll find some way to make this right.
What?
Do it, Stephen.
I'm sorry, Captain. We have no choice. You were never here. You will remember none of this.
You pity me. I pity you. Thinking you have some say in how all this ends.